European robins don't need a compass. That's because they can sense magnetic fields that help them tell north from south. Some scientists had thought this superpower might be based on quantum physics. Songbirds like European robins need to sense Earth's magnetic field to navigate as they make yearly long-distance treks. A special protein in the bird's eyes could be behind this. That protein is called CRY4. It's short for cryptochrome 4. Some scientists think CRY4 acts like a tiny compass needle. Until now, no one had ever measured whether CRY4 would actually respond to magnetic fields. So scientists studied this protein in the lab. They looked at a type of CRY4 found in the eyes of European robins. Scientists think CRY4 needs blue light to work. When light of those wavelengths hits the protein, it sets off a series of reactions. Those reactions shuttle an electron around. In the end, there are two unpaired electrons in different parts of the protein. Those lone electrons behave like tiny magnets. Thanks to a quantum property of electrons known as spin. The two electrons' magnets can point parallel to one another or in opposite directions. But the electrons do not settle on either arrangement. They exist in a weird quantum limbo. It's called a quantum superposition. It describes only the probability of finding the electrons in either arrangement. At the end of the reaction, the protein can morph into a different version or go back to the way it started. Which one it chooses depends on those electron probabilities. And here's where magnetic fields come in. A magnetic field changes the likelihood of the electrons pointing in the same direction. That changes the amount of the new form of protein formed. Birds may sense that change. In that way, they may detect Earth's magnetic field. But no one yet understands that part of the process. The researchers didn't look at proteins inside birds' eyes. Instead, they did their tests on proteins in a liquid inside a tube. That makes the new findings harder to interpret. The protein might respond differently in the liquid than in a bird's eye. For example, scientists think the proteins in eyes may be lined up in one direction. In the future, the researchers hope to perform studies on actual eyes. And that would give them a literal, bird's eye view.